Hello everyone and welcome back to my US Diary official YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Il Giardino, Cleric respects his server on a good job setting up for Will's party. Will and Electra arrive and hobclump with Cleric before declaring that tonight will be grand. Sheila watches them from hence. Luna looks at Electra's party-ready print online. She puts the phone down when her aunt/grandma walks in. She has to leave her alone for the evening and reminds her she put everything on the line for her. Lee reveals she'll be meeting with an attorney soon to formulate a plan for her. Luna teases that she has a plan of her own. Lee warns her to concentrate on not turning out like her mama. Formerly alone, Luna pulls a disguise out of a dresser hole and smiles mischievously. At the eatery, a redhead from Forrester purrs her congratulations to Will while ordering a drink. She's soon replaced by Electra, who's assured Will is only interested in her. At that veritably moment, in their apartment, Cleric tells Sheila that Katie's baby boy is making them a ton of plutocrat. Sheila establishes that they're not needed to chaperone and also suggests they've a party of their own. They make out. Mid-make-out, Deacon puts the thickets on and decides they need to keep an eye on the youthful grown-ups. Talk inescapably turns to Luna. Deacon recalls that he no way allowed. Effects would end up like this when Luna was an intern. Sheila questions if she'd known sooner, if she could have kept her from her dark impulses. She recalls kissing her granddaughter on the lips and also the firing. Downward, the party is soon in full swing, and Luna arrives disguised in a dark toupee and spectacles and dressed as a waitress. Amid the dancing and drinking, Zend arrives, congratulates Will, and exchanges with him and Electra. At the bar, Luna's handed a charger of sliders and told to circulate. She serves Will's table and, of course, No Bone recognizes her. Supposedly no way having heard the exemplary tale about his Aunt Brooke from times agone. Zend pulls out a huge plastic caddy full of masks and encourages everyone to put one on. Luna watches and flashes to an old fantasy about Will. The bartender joins Luna and warns her not to serve the alcohol that's 180 evidence and tasteless when Will walks up and orders a vodka soda pop. Luna pours him the banned alcohol rather. As Luna sets the scene for chaos, Sheila tries to defend her to Deacon upstairs, reiterating that she merited a better life. Deacon says if she'd held it together, she might be downward celebrating with Will right now. Sheila squints that Luna would have liked being with Will. Across city, Lee flips when she arrives home to find Luna gone. At the party, Electra, in her beast mask, makes a toast to Will and Tony as the crowd cheers. Will sidles up for a kiss and she sends him to cost her another drink. Will orders another for himself as well and Luna, formerly again, gives him the high-test stuff. Will's visibly tipsy when he speaks to Cleric about Lyft shares for after the party. Luna watches Will down his vodka soda pop and smiles. Meanwhile, upstairs, Sheila's intruded while painting her 8 toes by a call from Lee waking her that Luna's gone. As Sheila's jaw drops, Will tells Electra how poorly he wants her and how much he loves her as they dance. Luna muses, Will Spencer, tonight is really your night. At Forrester, Nick tells Brooke that right there in the eatery, Taylor proposed to Ridge and he said yes. Brooke can't believe this she did and supposed that was what he wanted. Nick knows it's not what she wants to hear, but Ridge and Taylor are engaged. Brooke knew Taylor was hopeless. Ridge was going to get down on one knee. Nick observes that she beat him to it. Brooke's having a hard time accepting this, but Nick knows what he heard and what he saw. He put the ring on her cutlet. They're engaged, Brooke. Nick felt it was better coming from him and not also. Brooke asks him to tell her exactly what was said. He recounts what he saw and heard, noting they didn't know he was there. Brooke thinks it sounds like Taylor possessed Ridge. Nick says it's not over for interpretation. She brought an old engagement ring with her from St. Thomas. Brooke suppositions it's really passing. Nick's sorry. Brooke appreciates it coming from Nick. She allowed. Ridge would wake up and realize that she hadn't betrayed them. She fought for them. Nick suggests she fight for herself for a change. He plays her and Taylor against each other. Does she really want to live this way? Brooke says it's just hard to let go. Nick decides he wouldn't go to Italy while she's like this. It's time for you to pick up the pieces, Brooke, and I'm going to help you do that. You're not alone. Brooke knew Ridge and Taylor were living together, but she no way allowed it would come to this. It no way lasts with them. Nick hisses, with him. Forrester can't commit to anyone for long. Ultimately, he'll leave Taylor and come crying back to her. Don't let that be this time. He tells her, you have another choice. They flash to their marriage back in the day and grasp. At the Forrester manse, Ridge and Taylor respect her ring on her cutlet. He's happy that she's wearing it again. Taylor feels empowered after asking him to marry her. Ridge wouldn't anticipate anything lower from her. They kiss and he looks reflective. Ridge teases Taylor about being a romantic and she laughs that he's not easy to surprise. He says she did and it worked. Taylor's so agitated for their future. Ridge muses that the ring has so numerous recollections it's like St. Thomas was history. Taylor's ready to start the coming chapter. He hopes it'll be easier than the last bone. They'll all be happy. Taylor can suppose of someone who wouldn't be. Ridge knows it'll be a blow for Brooke. Taylor says she induced herself that he was going to go back to her. Ridge says they've a history, this is going to be tough on her. Taylor says she thinks this is all because of the achievement, but he's still with her, happier and further married than he's ever been. Taylor asks Ridge how RJ will feel about them being engaged. Ridge says he wouldn't be happy. Taylor hopes he'll eventually give them his blessing. She's sure Brooke will flip out and supplicate him to review. Ridge grunts, we'll see. He'll have to tell her himself. Taylor says, of course. Ridge says she'll always be in his heart. He respects her and this news can't come from anyone differently. At the Precipice house, Electra, Steffi, Finn and Baker watch and hear as Luna tells Will that Steffi is the only thing standing between her and her father. Will's sure she wishes she could do commodity about it. Luna says, about Steffi? I can get relief of her. Steffi gawps, that's it. We got her. We got Luna. Baker tells them to hold on and they ask what more he needs. He needs further detail to solidify the case. In Luna's apartment, she tells Will she doesn't want to talk about Steffi. She's eventually got him all to herself. She kisses his neck, and he pulls down. Luna pouts and asks him why he's there. What's he really doing there? At the Precipice house, Electra worries that she's onto him. Finn frets as they watch Luna question Will about breaking up with Electra. They were so in love the other day. Will tells her they're two veritably different people. That's why he demanded to see Luna. She wants to believe that. She really likes him but worries he's playing her. Why does he keep asking her about Steffi? Will allowed. Perhaps she demanded someone to talk to. She tries to clasp his shirt and reveals his line. Everyone panics at the Precipice house as Luna gasps, oh my god. You're setting me up. Baker calls for backover from the Precipice house as Luna harangues at Will that he doesn't watch about her. The flirting routine was just a setup. Steffi put you up to this, didn't she? Will denies Steffi's a part of this. Luna harangues that he wants her reverse in jail. She can't believe this. Will hollers that she killed 2 men, locked up Steffi, and hovered Electra. Luna cries, you prevaricated to me. You faked me out. Will tells her she shouldn't be roving the thoroughfares. You're through. You're going right back to captivity, Luna. You've had your fun. Will tells Luna she no way ever should have been freed from captivity. His pater may have taken pity on her, but he'll be the Spencer to shoot her back where she belongs. Newsflash, they're hearkening. Luna smirks that he must suppose he's a real idol. Will tells her, you're coming with me. Luna opens the hole and pulls out her gun. At the precipice house, Baker hollers, suspect has a gun, as Elektra and Steffi rustle. At Luna's place, she tells Will, held at gunpoint, that she'll do anything, and I mean anything, not to go back to that captivity.